All right, let's try this again. Sorry for everybody that was in here for original start of the first try at today's video gaming news segment that went awry. We are back. I think we're okay now. Dude, you know, antics, man, I guess. You know what I mean? I was sitting there like, hopefully we'll be able to get through the news. Boom. I think I jinxed us. I could tell something was a bit off, but I couldn't tell until after I had started up the stream the first time, and I was like, we'll just see if everything will be okay. It wasn't. But I think everything's looking all right now. So, so let's try this again. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. I hope everybody's doing very well. There is no gaming content for us today. We would be doing day 19 of Breath of the Wild. Black Apple, what's up, my friend? How are you? We would be doing day 19 of Breath of the Wild today, but I need a bit of extra time today to take care of some just life stuff. So we will only be doing the news, but tomorrow we'll be back to our normal schedule of video gaming news and normal streaming of gaming content, okay? Yo, Emo, what's up? How are you? I'm great, guys. Thanks for asking. Happy weekend. So that's the plan, okay? So we will do the news this morning, and I do apologize. I like to, be pretty consistent in my schedule. I don't take a whole lot of time off. I like to go hard 7 days a week and be able to be here for everybody as often as possible, but it happens, and I've just got some stuff I need to take care of today. So we'll do the news, and then we will be back at our normal schedule tomorrow, okay? Just waking up? Sick. Me too. Get that Java, man. All right. So, again, I apologize to anybody that might have gotten kicked out of the stream initially. Some technical difficulties made us restart the stream up, but I think we're okay now. I think we're all set. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's hop in here. Let's take a look at what we got for video gaming news. All right. Bam. Kill that music. Again, we're listening to the Subnautica soundtrack this morning. Cool game, cool soundtrack. Check it out. Survival, adventure, base building, resource gathering. It's a pretty solid title. So check it out. Really cool soundtrack too, okay? Let's get in here. I already had some articles pulled up previously whenever the stream died. Okay, so kind of what we'll take off from there. Okay, we had Switch is getting a horror game. We'll take a look at what that is. Steam is getting a game 100% free for a limited time. We'll take a look at that. I was also talking about whenever we were so rudely interrupted by the technical difficulties that the Horizon Chase Turbo is free for roughly the next 3 hours. The Epic's holiday giveaway event is in full effect. The Horizon Chase Turbo is free for the next 3 hours. And whenever this is no longer free, the next mystery game will be free for the next 24 hours. So grab this if you haven't, and then be prepared to grab the next game in 3 hours, okay? Yeah, gamer. They're free, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're free. Epic gives away games all year long. And they're doing 2 weeks probably of game giveaways. Expect them to be better around the Christmas holiday. this is just the first few days of the giveaway, you know? So I didn't expect them to come right out the gate with like a bunch of AAA titles necessarily. They usually do this for the holiday giveaway. It's a mix of some, you know, lower tier kind of games, and then they'll throw in some notable ones. They always do. I would bet on it, but you know, again, I mean, in the world that we live in right now in gaming, and the obstacle of price that presents so many people with issues of being able to enjoy games and get into the world that we love, they're free. So yeah. So get your free stuff, man. Get your free stuff. PS Plus is adding more classic PSP, PS1, and PS3 titles. Cool. Yo, Black Apple, I saw all the stuff you've been posting in the Discord. That's really cool. Thank you. I've been really busy here lately, and I meant to get in there. I got to take a quick glance, but I meant to get in there and put some comments in about all the stuff you've been putting in. So I appreciate it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Horse is beautiful too. I grew up around horses, man. Um, I like horses are cool animals. They really are. Really, really neat. They've got great personalities most of the time too. They're really, really unique animals. Ah, good art, cool animals. I appreciate it. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. I'm not going to dive into this. If you're not aware, Amazon is collaborating to create a Warhammer 40K adaptation. Okay. If you don't necessarily know what that means, basically, we're getting another um, adaptation of a fantasy-esque world, right? That has a heavy presence in the video gaming world as well, right? Um, Now, one of the big things that has just come, also been announced, is that this is Henry Cavill is being involved with this, from what we understand, heavily in the creative department, and also going to be an actor in the show. So that should be pretty cool. You know, Henry Cavill is one of us. One of us. You know what I mean? As far as the nerd sphere goes, somebody that builds his own computers and plays Dungeons and Dragons, and he's very much one of us, and it's cool to see somebody like him be so passionate about these projects, whether it be playing The Witcher, and wanting it to be very canon, or being involved in these kinds of projects. It gives you hope that it's going to be very good. Happy, what's up, buddy? Yo, definitely earning of the title Superman. Yeah, Terrellin. I mean, you heard that he's not. He got yoinked out of that role, right? Yeah, it sucks, dude. What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Saturday. Yeah. Sorry, we're a little bit late with the new man. My stream, dude. I had some technical issues when I started the new segment up, the stream up initially. Man, it my stuff died. I had to get everything turned back on. So sorry, I'm a little bit late, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. Happy Saturday, guys. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was pretty excited to reprise that role as Superman too, so it feels a bit bad, but you know, um I think this is going to be a really cool thing because he's been noted as being big into Warhammer for for a while. So I think this is going to probably be a cool thing for him. I hope, anyways. Who do I think will be the next Superman? I think it's going to be Liam Hemsworth. Pierce Brosnan, dude. Yeah, 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 yeah. Karichu, what's up, man? Karichu. Michael Keaton for dude, I would take that. I would take that. I love Michael Keaton, dude. Liam taking this man's whole life. Yeah, dude. Yeah, 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 yeah. No doubt, no doubt. But I mean, look, we hit on this yesterday. It's in yesterday's news segment, which is it's highlighted. It's a there's a highlight for specifically every day that I do we do the news segments every day, so they're always clipped out as highlights on the channel here, so you can find them on the channel, the previous news segments, and I post them on the YouTube channel as well every day. So if you want to see a bigger in-depth look at this, look at yesterday's news segment either here on YouTube. Okay, that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, Terrellin, dude. Michael Keaton as Bizarro Superman, dude. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Yeah, dude. I love Michael Keaton. Did you ever see the other guys? Good, Kurichu. I'm glad. I'm glad. Did you ever see the other guys, bro? That role he played as the captain of the police force for the Bushes, dog. That movie, bro, the Yankee Clipper dude, and I'm a peacock captain, and the way that Michael Keaton's always putting out those TLC references, and he acts like he has no idea what he's saying, dude. That movie, I know a lot of people don't really care for the slapstick stuff, and sometimes it doesn't really hit all that great for me, but dude, I liked that one. I thought that one was really funny, you know. Yeah. Will Ferrell, yeah, yeah. I know a lot of people, but Will Ferrell's a turnoff for certain people, though. Is what? Oh, dude, yeah, she's hilarious, dude. Uh, Eva Mendes, right? That's who that is, right? Eva Mendes. Yeah, and she's good in a lot of stuff too, man. She's good in a lot of stuff. Yeah, yeah, and they're like doing the whole like grandma thing and grandpa, or like she's doing the grandma thing, like they're talking to each other, dude. Oh no, I haven't, man. New Christmas movie with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds? No, I haven't seen it, man. I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into it. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check that out. To rip on Christmas movies, that's fantastic. That's fantastic, dude. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Yeah. All right. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, dude. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, look, we talked about this too. We talked about this yesterday as well. So TLDR, if you didn't hear this already, we already had kind of heard that Tomb Raider was having its next iteration of the series being developed, right? In lieu of the Square Enix Studios being sold to Embracer Group at the same time. But apparently Amazon has been kind of tabbed, if you will, to be the publisher for this new Tomb Raider title. So we'll see what comes of it. Again, I think there's the potential for the Tomb Raider stuff to change to an extent moving forward, just because that IP is no longer owned by Square, right? That IP is now owned by Embracer Group. And if you don't know, Embracer this year bought a large amount of stuff. Too long didn't read, dude. That's what TLDR means. Too long didn't read. So it's basically like, let me summarize this for you, okay? Or if you're not familiar, if you didn't catch, a previous lengthy discussion on this, let me just summarize for you real quick, all right? TLDR, dude. Amazon or Fish Video and New World, dude. Yeah. Well, here's the difference, though, Terrell, and here's the difference. There's a difference between being a publisher and a developer, okay? So understand that. So there's a big difference between being a publisher and a developer. So Amazon's, yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah, for sure. So take a look at like New World. Dude, that's a big reach, dude, for your first game, really, you know? That's a big reach. And there are still people playing it, but dude, that game got ruined because of the economy. You know what I mean? If you don't recall, there was some pretty bad stuff that wrecked the economy in that game. And any kind of MMO that you're going to create, if you don't protect the economy in that game, it's going to suffer and die. And they made some mistakes. There were some exploits that happened, and the economy got really, really wrecked. Yeah. It was a brave move, and I think they did a pretty solid job, and hopefully they learned a lot of lessons. But, I mean, the difference between being a developer and publisher on a title as opposed to just being a publisher is like Lost Ark. You know what I mean? Lost Ark is a game that they published in the Western Hemisphere of the world that had been out for, over 3 years in the Eastern, and is an amazing game, but they don't develop it, right? They just help publish it. And that's the same situation that this is going to be with Tomb Raider. They're not going to play any part in development. Just going to be publishing it, right? So, bad economy, Amazon, there's a joke in there somewhere. Dude, you're not wrong, Happy. Yeah, you're not wrong, dude. Inflation didn't become a thing. It was very rare. No. So, I mean, it's important for people to understand the difference between a developer and a publisher of games, right? So, it's funny because people don't often understand that difference. And I can even, because we played a lot of Lost Ark in this channel when it first came out back in late February, early March. And playing the game constantly, I would see people in-game chatting talking about, calling out Amazon for things they didn't like about the game. I'm like, yo, they have nothing to do with the development of this game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, people just quite often don't understand that. And that's the situation here. Amazon is just publishing this, right? So, if you need a deeper dive, take a look at yesterday's news segment. We go into a little bit more detail on what's going on with Tomb Raider. But here's the thing, man. Embracer Group has done heavy work this year in making acquisitions. Dude, they own all the Lord of the Rings, like the I think it's even more than that. I think it's a lot of the Tolkien copyright stuff as far as video games go. I don't think there's a whole lot of the video game world that can be created anymore without Embracer Group signing off on it. So Embracer Group owns a ton of the universe around Tolkien's Lord of the Rings stuff. I don't know there is some limitations to it. I think it's a large chunk of the Tolkien world though. They bought off of that. But dude, I mean, they got all this Square Enix stuff. They bought a bunch of other studios too. So we're gonna see a lot of stuff coming out from Embracer and the things that they've purchased over this past year. Tomb Raider being one. The fact that it's owned no longer by Square, it's owned by Embracer means there is the potential for this game to change to an extent. So we'll see what happens. What was that? Yeah. I mean, I'm in the same boat as you, Terrellin. Look, I mean, it doesn't matter to me whether it's. I need history. You know what I mean? I need a company to show me some kind of decent track record for me to be like, okay, this is probably going to be decent, or this might be okay, and it goes both ways. Whether it be somebody like Amazon or Netflix or somebody like that that's just kind of diving into the video gaming industry, or a company like Blizzard, who I used to love, but I can't really get behind anymore because I don't see them as you know, a company that is it has the same kind of viewpoint on what the gaming industry should be that I do. You know what I mean? And until I see that same kind of thing moving forward, I can't really get behind that stuff. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, look, and I understand. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing me talk about certain companies like EA and Blizzard, and look, I've basically personally boycotted Blizzard because I don't like the Diablo Immortal thing was like the final straw for me. I just couldn't do it anymore, and that's a company that I grew up in love with. Um, other people want to play their games, and dude, I'm not trying to get anybody else to feel that way. Like, personally though, I feel like that company has turned into an absolute hot flipping mess from the way that company runs, the things we found out about the management, and the terrible things that have gone on in the treatment of their employees, to the way that they create their games, and all they care about is money. It's just all those things put together is made me really, really hate who that company is anymore after being in love with them whenever I was younger. And therefore, I just personally don't want to have anything to do with contributing to their success, right? But gaming is, for a lot of people, just that. It's just something they want to do to have fun. And I'm not trying to skew anybody else into my position. So, I know a lot of people just want to have fun. They just want to play games, and I get that. And that's fine. Guerrilla confirms a Horizon multiplayer game starring new characters. Look, multiplayer was something that they had been talking about. They were going to put this in Horizon games forever. But apparently, it's like turning it into a standalone game now, I think. So let's take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tyrone. Well, and I mean, it's not like they're the only developer that got big and turned into that monster. A lot of them have. You know, and it's brutal to see it. There's so many developers out there we fell in love with at one point because they made great games, and it seemed like they made great games because they were us. You know what I mean? And they got big, and they were no longer that. Not that there weren't still people in those businesses that were passionate about games and things like that, but they became overrun with greed. Yeah, exactly. Cyberpunk multiplayer. Yeah, dude. Yo, I already hit on the epic stuff again. If you haven't gotten your game, or you haven't, let me just bring it up one more time. Epic Games is in the midst of their holiday giveaways. Every day is a new game for free. Um, for roughly the next week and a half, this is still going to be ongoing, but you have to come in here every day. Every 24 hours is a new game, but you have to grab it within that 24 hours or it's no longer available. Right now, you got 3 more hours to get Horizon Chase Turbo, and then we'll find out what the next game is in just under 3 hours. We'll find out what the next game is, and you'll have 24 hours to grab that one too before the next one comes up, right? So, it's free games. And yeah, right now the first few games that come out or whatever, they're probably not going to be like super notable games. But the closer we get towards that Christmas holiday and everything is when they're probably going to really start pushing out some solid titles. They normally do. So, go get your free game. It's free software, dude. It's free games. It's hard to argue with it. Yeah. Okay, Terrell. Yeah, dude, I just played it. Like we finished up playing Disco Elysium, and I was going to have to take a few days off because I was going to see some family, and I didn't want to start up Breath of the Wild before I took that time off. So Evil Dead was free on Epic, and I was like, dude, let's just try it out. Yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes, dude. That happens. Yeah. Yeah. I've had the same thing happen. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. I don't look. I'm not going to hate on it because it gives people the opportunity to get a game that they maybe didn't get before. So for me, I mean, dude, I'm approaching like 200 games in my Epic library that I've only paid for maybe a couple of them. That's why I keep telling people, like, even if you're not a PC gamer right now, you should like just hop on a browser. It doesn't matter, mobile device, wherever you can get on a browser. Get on a browser, even if you're not a PC gamer right now. Create an Epic account. Start grabbing your free games every week. Um, and especially right now during the holidays, you get free games every single day, right? So, if at some point you're going to end up becoming a PC gamer, you'll have an extensive library already ready for you of games that you can just go dive into. It just makes sense. I've got something in my shoe. I don't like it. Let's see here. Okay, let's go look at our other search real quick. We're gonna have a discussion this morning, by the way, about how you guys, if you have any feelings, how you might feel about AI generated content. You know. Well, I mean, yeah, dude. That's one of those things I talk about too. Is like the war. Dude, it's like that with everything, though. It doesn't matter whether you're talking about gaming. It's like gaming's got this two different dynamics. It's like PC gaming versus console gaming, and then it's like if you're into console gaming, it's like then you've got the whole war that's like Nintendo versus PlayStation versus Xbox. And you get those fans and they like to try to, which one is better, and there's always that war and that argument. Uh yeah. Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I always find it funny because look, man, I've played everything growing up. I've always been a PC gamer though. And dude, I've had all consoles. I've had all platforms, and so I think that's why. And I mean, it does this. This always happens with other things too. Like if you're into PCs, like especially if you're into building your own PCs and stuff, it's like the whole Intel versus AMD or Nvidia versus AMD, and just about anything like that. There's some kind of fan base that likes to argue about what's better, what have you. Yeah, yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. For me, man, it's I'm not gonna hate on anybody for how they want to enjoy the world that I love. Personally, dude, I'm a PC gamer. That's what I do. I still play on consoles. I mean, obviously, I'm playing Switch right now for Breath of the Wild. Um, right, right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Look, man, and that's one of the reasons I gravitated away from Xbox whenever I was younger because I had them. But dude, they were a mess, dude. Xbox was a mess whenever they first started developing those consoles and everything. Their hardware was sucked, dude. Their heat sinks were too small. Their stuff overheated. Their optical drives broke all the time and stuff. I gravitated away from Xbox for a long time because their hardware was trash, dude. I was always having to fix their crap, and I just got tired of it. And for me, again, gaming is all about however you want to have fun, because that's what games are supposed to be about. I'm passionate about the industry very much, and I like to bring up things that I find to be an issue within the gaming industry, because I want to advocate for a better world for all of us that love what gaming is, right? And I know a lot of people aren't that invested in it as I am. So I understand that hearing me rant about things might get tiring at times, but it's just because I am passionate about it, Back when Nintendo was a leader, yeah, yeah. It's good that we have all this competition, though, between the three mains and everything. So I don't know, man. For me, I heavily gravitate towards PC, especially nowadays, and I'm actually really happy to see more games from consoles being headed towards PC at a faster rate. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Which is one of the reasons that I have such an issue with like EA having such a what's the word I'm looking for? Their grasp on certain games and genres that nobody else can touch, like Madden, for instance. You know what I mean? They just nobody else can get another game into that genre, really. Yeah, that as well. But it feels bad, because basically they don't have to worry. They don't have to worry about anybody else coming in with a game to compete. So they don't really have to worry about elevating that quality of their product, right? It's like, oh, just roll out the same exact thing and just put the new year on it, you know. Um, put the new players in it. Put the new players in it. Slap the new year on it. Roll it out. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. And that's where I have a big issue. That sucks, man. Competition's great. It's needed, and yeah. But to each their own, dude. Uh, people want to love playing on Nintendo. Cool. People want to love playing on another console. Cool. I can respect it, dude, all the way around. Um, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. I mean, you might be right. You might be right. Uh, I don't think they're going to come up with something different than what the Switch is. I'll be completely honest. I think it's going to be another very similar device, just with modern hardware. It's not like the other console designers have come out with anything like that. So why would they pivot away from it? You know what I mean? The thing is, they don't need to do anything different. They just need updated hardware. It's not like somebody's mimicking them right now. Aside from the Steam Deck, which isn't, that's PC. We're not talking about Xbox or PlayStation, who is their main competition. Let's be honest, right? Not that PC doesn't present some kind of competition there, but they're not. PC's not considered competition in the console world. Um, I think the thing is, dude, Nintendo Nintendo is different, man. Nintendo's different. That's why they've gotten away with doing the Switch as old as it is for so long. Um, they don't have to have the fidelity of graphics that a lot of games do on the other consoles. You know what I mean? Dreamcast 2? Dude, let's go. Playable memory cards? I'm on it, dude. I'm down. I'm down. So, I mean, I don't really see Nintendo in that same light as I do of like PlayStation and Xbox of having to have everything made on UE5, having it, their games to look, you know, incredibly, ultra realistic or super incredible fidelity, graphically or whatever. Because of what they are naturally as like basically the Disney of the gaming world, right? Um, they get they've got this real like kind of their identity in the gaming world is different. Yeah. Not that it wouldn't be good for them. I'm not saying that, but I think that they don't have to necessarily go there. Um, because of they utilize a more cartoonish, fun, if you will, um, family friendly oriented kind of art style rather than a more a realistic, super graphic intensive kind of art style. Usually in their software. So I don't know that they have to get there. Would it be good for them? I think so. But yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, gamer. Yeah, exactly. It's the family. It's yeah. It's the family friendly. It's the family friendly gaming device, right? I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you guys are right. I mean, they've definitely set themselves up in a good place for that, and it's worked very well for them as well, and in not necessarily having to now look just because we see so much stuff with UE5 as well in regards to how lifelike things can be developed to emulate real life with graphics, right? But we've seen a lot of UE5 stuff too with like recreating Zelda, and it doesn't necessarily need to look like Zelda real life. It looks amazing in UE5. It's showing what Nintendo could potentially do with like that kind of engine. So they could do some amazing stuff. I just don't think they have to. I think it would be good for them though. Waluigi not being invited to Smash, the big sad. Yeah, agreed, dude. We need more antagonists in our gaming content. All right, let me just. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm a fan. More antagonists. Yeah, here's the Henry Cavill uh, stuff that we talked about. It might be kind of a bleak news day. Looks like Death Stranding is going to be made into a movie. Is that a surprise? I don't think so. Look, man, if anybody in the industry is making, really meshing games with film, you know what I mean? Uh, it's Hideo Kojima, right? You see a lot of very famous actors being included in his games already. So if there's anybody that's really bringing those two worlds of entertainment together, it's Kojima, right? And so, uh, obviously the big play, a heavy play right now in the realm of TV and movie entertainment is to adapt video games into that form of entertainment, and so it only makes sense that a lot of these Kojima games are going to be made the same way. Yeah, open world Star Wars. Yeah. Uh, oh God, it's being made by Ubi, dude. Oh no way. All right, let's take a look at this. Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game looking for playtesters, I think. What is that? What that is? Playtesters, yeah. We'll take a look. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Look, I know that Ubisoft comes out with some titles that people really like. Assassin's Creed, the a lot of the Tom Clancy stuff and Far Cry things. But dude, Ubisoft over the past number of years feels like they can't come out with a whole lot of new content. You know. Yep. Happy. Can you post it in the Discord or shoot it to me as a slide up in my DMs, dude, and I'll grab it. Hit me in Discord or shoot me a whisper on Twitch, dude. I'll grab it. Here, hold on. See if you can post it. See if you can post it. I don't know if permitting you will allow it. I don't know if it'll allow it permitting. You got 60 seconds. See if you can post it. I don't think that permitting will allow it, but yeah, it won't allow it. Yo, whisper it to me, dude. Concept for Zelda Tactics. I didn't see the concept, but I heard about it. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Happy. Yeah, dude, whisper it to me if you don't mind, and I'll grab it. Sorry, dude. It's one of those. It's one of those real locked down things I have set up in a lot of the options for the channel. There's just been too many bots and malicious links been put into chat. It's just a way to keep people safe, man. I didn't think the permit would allow you to do it, but I wanted to try it. I've got it pretty locked down, man, for not allowing anybody besides mods or VIPs to post links, man. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that kind of people. I know that sucks for people. People like to put links in chat and stuff, but dude, I really want to keep people safe in this community. I don't want. We have new people coming in, more and more all the time, and we have had some bad stuff come up where people have posted some not good stuff in chat. I just want to keep everybody safe, man. That's it. Multiversions has added Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam variant. There you go. We'll take a look at that. Yep, Tomb Raider again. Did it die already? I thought people were still liking it quite a bit. Oh, bro, check that out. There's that Zelda cartridge, dude. It's not gold, but dude, that's it. Dude, is that NHL right there as well? God. Nice. That's sick, dude. Uh, there's like a 30-minute video out there of new gameplay stuff from Hogwarts Legacy. If you haven't seen it, it's like flying around on a broom and a hippogriff and using like some. There's like a bunch of combat stuff in there, and dude, it looks pretty solid, man. Pretty solid, really. Yeah, no doubt. Well, WB dude has so many characters, like different licenses under their belt that they can utilize. They were actually planning, if you didn't know, they were actually planning on putting in Lord of the Rings characters, Tolkien characters into it. And yeah, I know, dude. Slytherin for sure. Uh I'm a Snape fan, dude. That's my that's my Harry Potter universe. I'm a Snape fan. Yeah, and then that's what I was talking this morning about the Embracer. Embracer buying all the rights to the video game stuff for the Tolkien world. Dude, that's why WB couldn't do it. Did you know that? That's what kept WB from being able to put those characters into multiverses, dude. Yeah. Look into it if you're interested. But that's what they were like, they were getting pretty close to it, releasing those, and Embracer's purchase of the rights to the Tolkien stuff nixed it for him. So this is what I saw, Happy. Here, I'll actually link this for you, dude. I'll link this for you. This might have it in there. We saw yesterday. We watched it. It's like a 30-minute video, so we hit on some of the. Is this the same thing? Hold on. Yeah, this is it. We saw some of the main bits of it, dude. You know what it looked like to me? It looked like almost like Witcher 3 combat. Is what it looked like to me. I saw. It might not feel like that, but it looked almost like Witcher 3 combat, but with like more ranged stuff because of using wands and everything. Take a look here. I'll link this for you. It's got the video in it. Here, check it out. There's gonna be it's like 30 minutes. Understand that inside of there, we hit on it yesterday as well, and we just went through and hit some specific parts of the video there. There's some interview stuff with like developers, but there's definitely a good amount of gameplay video in there too. I hope it's good, dude. I really do. I've never really played Harry Potter games either, but dude, I hope this one is done well. I mean, obviously, the thing that I think is going to be the determining factor on whether it survive. There are going to be a lot of people that play it on release, no doubt about it. So if the game feels good on release, there'll be a good amount of people that continue to play it for a while. But it's going to hinge on, because this is like MMO kind of game, right? If you will, it's a live service type of game, multiplayer. So it's going to hinge on how much content are they going to be continually adding to the game to keep people interested? That's what those kinds of games always hinge on. Is there enough content in the game to keep people engaged, to keep the population up, and keep people wanting to continually be in that universe, right? So we'll see. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna dive into this either, but we already know that Valve has been very successful in their initial uh, Steam Deck launch, right? The Steam Deck first Steam Deck iteration has been very successful. Everything. The only criticism I have is that it didn't actually sell with a dock. I think that was a bad play. It didn't need to be anything elaborate. I think it just needed to be something basic that gave people the opportunity to do exactly what the Switch does. The Switch sells with a dock. It's nothing special, but it at least allows you to dock that thing to a monitor or a TV. I feel like the Steam Deck should have done the same thing. And then they could have developed a better, more fancy a dock with more ports and things like that later on that you could buy as an additional option. That's the only criticism I have about the Steam Deck and Valve. Everything else I know about it seems fantastic, dude. And they've been very vocal about how they are focusing on things they can improve, and they're already working on getting the next iteration developed and things like that. So once we get some substantial information about what it, maybe some prototypes and what specifically is going to be different from the next from this generation to the next generation of Steam Deck, we'll dive into that. Mm, First real-time gameplay video for Unreal Engine 5 powered sci-fi horror game Project AIDA. Let's take a peek at that too. Let's take a peek. Let's stick with that for today. It's not a ton of news, but we've had some good discussions already, and we'll just see what we've got right here. So let's kick it off with some horror game stuff. First real game time gameplay video for Unreal Engine 5 powered sci-fi horror game Project AIDA. Pulsatrix Studios creators of Phobia. Okay, let's go back out a bit. Sorry. St. Defina Hotel is currently working on a new sci-fi horror game that will be using Unreal Engine 5, codenamed Project AIDA. And earlier today, the team released its first real-time gameplay video. The video showcases what the team was able to achieve with Epic's latest game engine, and to be honest, I'm quite amazed by what we're seeing here. Pulsatrix Studios is a small team, and to its credit, the team was able to provide a beautiful real-time in-engine video. Yes, this isn't the best showcase for UE5. However, if that's what small teams can achieve with this engine, I'm all in. UE5 is supposed to be fantastic, man. Let's now hope that A, the team won't downgrade its graphics, and B, there won't be any shader compilation stutters. Yeah, we'll see. There's currently no ETA on when this game will come out, so until we have more details to share about, we suggest taking a look at its debut trailer. Let's see what we got. Ooh-wee, dude. I mean, UE, dude. Dude, I've got an eyelash that is bugging me. Is it just me, or yeah, it does look good, I agree. Is it just me, or is it like every gameplay trailer I see looks like the frame is just low? Like the FPS is just low on it. It's like, turn it off, man! Oh, bro. Yo, our one of our mods and longtime community members and supporters, Syke, our buddy Syke, he shared with me a while back whenever UE5 first got released to the public. Somebody had made a video, okay, optimization of the game or something. Yeah, it just feels like almost every time I see a trailer, and I know a lot of that's probably like upload stuff, like taking something and uploading it, but it seems like, dude, not even just watching it on YouTube. Like I'll watch like, it's like game release, trailers and stuff, and it's like, dude, the frames just look like trash all the time. I don't know why. But whenever UE5 first got released to the public, man, somebody made a video, or there was a video that was out there. There was like a train station. Yeah, I didn't like that either, Terrellin, yeah. There was like a train station. Dude, it looked like real life. I couldn't tell the difference. What happened in the video for what they did to try to show that it was, in fact, CGI in the UE engine was that it went directly, and it was like this camera was like bouncing around. And I mean, it almost looked like somebody just rolling around with like a mobile device, like taking a video. It looked like real life, man. And then it just turned to nighttime without missing a beat. Just turned to nighttime, And I was like, dude, either this is in fact UE5 or somebody is really, really, really good with movie magic. You know what I mean? Gameplay for the new FPS SWAT game? Oh, from the perspective of a body cam? Really? Oh, yo, did I get whispered by? Oh yeah, there we go. Yo, happy. Thanks, dude. Let me see this. Oh, dude, give me this. Yeah. Yo, happy. Thanks, dude. Oh, that looks dope. Yo, thanks, man. Yeah. It legit looks like real body cam footage. Do you have a link for it, Terrellin? Can you shoot? Do you have a link? Yeah, UE5 is crazy, dude. It really is. I mean, this is what's really scary about that too is like, dude, that's Matrix level stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you can whisper it to me, man, I'll take a look at it. This looks cool, man. This looks cool. I mean, we're getting to the point where it's like, dude, once they nail down like, because I mean, we're at the point where the it's all about haptics now, right? It's all about haptics and putting ourselves into those worlds in a more virtual space, right? Oh, hey, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean that's the thing that's scary, right? Because I mean, as far as this goes, the way that technology's evolved now, you can't. It's really hard to tell the difference with what some of these computer generated worlds and environments are doing between being fake and actually real life, right? So now all that's really left is like the haptic feedback for like your senses and the complete immersion of being in it virtually, right? Like the reality aspect of being thrown into it, whether it be like in some kind of like headset or plugged in via a neural chip or something like that. Dude, that's like this is like the first step of it. Us being thrown into the matrix, man. Everything's lifelike. I mean, you can't see the difference. Our many of us that have what is considered normal eyesight. Not being able to use our sense of sight and be able to perceive the difference of real life and fake generated stuff, dude. Is this is the beginning of it, man? It's weird. Let me see this, dude. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna watch this in the news because this is a big channel, and sometimes whenever you watch stuff like this, whenever I try to post this to YouTube, it'll get caught for copyright, and they won't want they'll like make me take down the news segment and stuff. What I will do though is like we'll sum up the news segment, and then we'll watch this after like the news segment before I kill the stream for the day. Okay, we will watch it. We will watch it. We'll watch it together. This is it right here. We'll watch this. I just don't. I don't want to. I don't want to end up getting somebody going, "Hey, that's my content. You can't have this in your news segment or whatever." Yeah, it happens. But we'll watch it. Normally, I would be like, "We'll do the news. We'll watch this before in between the news segment and getting into our gaming stuff." But I'm not doing gaming stuff today again. So, but we'll watch it before we end the stream. Okay. You're cool, man. Multiverses adds Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam variant, and new Game of Thrones map for Festiverses 2022 event. Um, you can say finally The Rock has come back to Multiverses. Warner Brothers Games officially announced some new content for the fighting game this week, including a new character variant for DC Comics Black Adam featuring the likeness of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. The Black Adam variant, along with the new Game of Thrones map set in the legendary throne room, are now available for the game. There's the new map, right? So, the new Black Adam variant, based on the Rock and the throne room map from Game of Thrones are now available to purchase in-game as part of Season 2. I've heard great things about this game, dude. I haven't tried it. Our buddy Wick, our mod Wick, has played this an amount and said he really liked it. Stripe and Gizmo? Yeah, dude, I would love to play a Stripe, dude. Stripe would probably be my jam, too. I can't remember all the players in the game. But, dude, I'm a big Adventure Time fan as well, if you can't tell. You know? I love Adventure Time, dude. So I would probably be rocking out to some Adventure Time characters, too. Isn't this a cool concept? That art's sick, isn't it? Dude, I've got a link somewhere to it. There's a link here down here at the bottom. What is this? Masons. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Check this out. They've actually got like miniatures and things that they make too that you can buy in that art style. I'm pretty sure. Bro, what just happened? What is this? Oh, yeah. Here, check this out. This should get you in the right place to see. Yeah, they've got like miniatures you can buy and everything, like little miniature statues and stuff. I think, but here, this should get you in the right direction. They've got a lot of stuff, not just Adventure Time too. Check out this website. Check out that website. They've got a lot of cool stuff. My sister-in-law actually found that. She found that somewhere, that picture, and she knows that I love Adventure Time, and she sent it to me. And I was like, holy crap! I was like, that is so sick, dude. I'd never seen anybody do it like a more realistic interpretation of Finn and Jake, and obviously BMO's in here too, which is sick. Vault, what's up, buddy? And I was like, dude, that is so dope. Like, that is so good, dude. So I had to use it, you know. Yeah. But check out that website if you're interested. There's some cool stuff on there. And again, it's not just Adventure Time. There's all kinds of different stuff from what I remember. I haven't been on there in a while, but how are you, Vault? Happy Saturday, buddy. Yo, dude. What's going on? So look, they've got like they've got some Christmas skins and stuff going on. You can see this for multiverses. Marvin the Martian announcement. When is Marvin coming in? We had already heard that was coming, but I don't know, man. There's a whole bunch of Superman, good stuff. Whole bunch of Christmas festivities along with the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Black Adam variant and Game of Thrones map coming in. So if you need more info, here, I'll link this. Brought the flannel out, dog. Yeah, dude, I'm flanneled up today. It's getting colder here, man. It's a cold weekend, too. Not that I'm really going to be going out in it much, probably. We will go out a little bit today. So I was like, put on some flannel, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit for us. Feels like 9. Feels like 9 degrees. It's supposed to snow a little bit, too, so, you know. Just try to stay a little cozy. Yeah, what's up, Metal? How are you, dude? Okay, so here you go, guys. If you've got a PS Plus subscription, they are adding more classic PSP, PS1, and PS3 games. This is one of the big criticisms for PS Plus out the gate this year was that a lot of people were feeling like they didn't add enough classic content. You know, my life at the moment, Frosted Snowman live action starring me. I feel like that's always our buddy Jelly too. Jelly's always talking about that. PlayStation Plus premium subscribers got word this week of more classic games being added to the subscription service. Announced on Wednesday alongside the reveal of some other more modern PlayStation Plus games that would be added to the PS Plus Extra and Premium tiers. These classic games now joining the PS Plus catalog include ones from the PSP as well as some for the PS1 and PS3 too, as well. PS1 and PS3 consoles also. That would have been confusing to hear if you didn't read it. The 4 games in question are Ridge Racer 2, Heavenly Sword, Odd World, Abe's Exodus, and Pinball Heroes. Both Ridge Racer 2 and Pinball Heroes come from the PSP era. Odd World, Abe's Exodus was on the PS1, and Heavenly Sword was on the PS3. All right. So, days ago, PlayStation announced it would be adding 18 more games to the PS Plus subscription service for the extra and premium subscribers to play. Those don't include the 4 games mentioned above. So if you're a premium subscriber, you'll have plenty to play this month. All right. I'll link this just in case anybody needs it. Finally caught a bit of the news. Like, yeah, dude, I started up the stream this morning, man, and I was I got it going, and then all of a sudden I was having some weird visual issues, and I was like, but it didn't start until after I'd already started the stream up. I was like, well, hopefully we'll get through it, dude. No. I was having some technical issues, and the stream shut down on its own. So I was like, okay, we got to start this over. So we're running a little bit behind today, but it's all good. It's all good. We're getting it done. So the news segment's a little bit behind, but where we would normally be. But it's all right. Yeah, it's good to see you, Metal. Cold there as well, yeah. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. Happy weekend, guys. For everybody that hasn't heard me say it, man. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Gorilla confirms a Horizon multiplayer game starring new characters. Look, they had been claiming they wanted to put multiplayer in Horizon for what seems like forever now. And apparently they got to the point where they were developing it, and they went, we're going to make this a standalone thing. We had caught a bit of unofficial talk that this was coming a while back, but it seems like we're kind of getting closer to this probably coming to fruition. While the Horizon multiplayer game felt all but inevitable, Guerrilla Games finally made the news official on Friday by way of a new job advertisement. The Sony studio behind the open-world RPG series wants to take the post-apocalyptic robot combat online with an upcoming project featuring new characters and a different art style. A new internal team is developing a separate online project set in Horizon's universe, Guerrilla Games wrote on Twitter. Featuring a new cast of characters and a unique stylized look, friends will be able to explore the majestic wilds of Horizon together. So don't expect to... that's written weird. So don't expect to teaming up with Alloy and our other friends this time around. This is Kotaku. Okay. That was maybe a bit of a misprint. Job listings for the new game include character quest and combat designers, as well as stylized world artists and character animators. From the descriptions, it sounds like what you'd expect from the creators of Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, but with a multiplayer twist. The references to a new art direction, meanwhile, might hint at a different set of visual trade-offs from a studio traditionally at the forefront of visual fidelity in order to accommodate the new cooperative gameplay. Yeah, interesting. I mean, these games are actually well known specifically for their visuals, right? Calling it now it's a mobile game? You are probably not wrong. That's quite possible. Guerrilla also makes it clear it's still working on a new single-player installment in the Horizon series, in addition to the PSVR 2 spinoff Horizon Call of the Mountain and Forbidden West DLC. Burning Shores, the latter two both due out early in 2023. There are also job listings for an external project, though it's not clear exactly what that is. Rumors of a Horizon multiplayer project have been swirling around for a while now, yeah, including a report of a Horizon MMO being licensed out to Guild Wars publisher NCSoft. The multiplayer push comes as other major Sony first-party franchises have made the jump to online, including Ghost of Tsushima's co-op raid update and an upcoming multiplayer-only Last of Us spin-off. Following its $3.6 billion acquisition of Bungie, whose successful MMO shooter Destiny 2 has become one of the gold standards in live service gaming, Sony revealed plans to release over a dozen more live service games by 2025. If the past few years have been any indication, not all of them will succeed. That's just gaming in general. and a few, if any, will reach the levels of Apex Legends, Genshin Impact, and other recent breakout hits, with a growing majority of all gaming companies' revenue coming from microtransactions, and other recurrent player spending. Excuse me. It's easy to see why Sony would try. Yeah. Yo, Gabs, what's up? Looking funky in this shirt? Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment. You know what I mean? After playing Disco Elysium, dude, I'm all about that funk, baby. You know? Keeping it disco. Keeping it real disco. What's up, Gabs? Happy Saturday. Horizon MMO. Yeah, I mean that sounds a bit weird to me too. I mean, who knows? It could be okay, I guess. It doesn't really dude, I haven't played the Horizon games at all. I need to. I've heard good things. I've heard good things. I don't think I'm necessarily going to be blown away by them, but I think that they would be pretty entertaining. Blue Protocol, isn't that the Amazon one? That's the Amazon that looks like Genshin, right? It's very anime, correct? Blue Protocol, that's the one that kind of got announced here at the Game Awards, or shown off the Game Awards, right? No, Gabs! What, you don't have internet where you're going? What are you doing, dude? Horizon MMO, yeah. Dev teams throwing crap out on ideas and hopes fans will. Yeah, I mean, who knows, dude? Who knows? I'm just messing with you, Gabs. I'm just messing with you. I hope you have a great time on vacation. Yeah, yeah. I really do. It's all good. It's good to see you. Yeah, I mean, who knows? You know, Amazon's in really still in its infancy of game development. Not infancy, but they've had some time to get some learning under their belt, but they're definitely not established or anything. And hopefully they've gotten some good lessons learned, and they'll be able to move forward in a pretty substantial way of creating quality content. But we'll see, dude. We'll see. No, you're not wrong. Game streaming from Netflix, Terrell? No, you're not wrong. No, they're trying to set up cloud gaming. You know, that's one of the things. I need to do some tanning. Yellow pale like a cheese stick. Oh, dude, nice, nice. Is that what the holiday? Why? Why is it not appropriate? I'm just dancing, dude. Happy. I'm just dancing in the. It's just me dancing, dude. It's just me dancing. Why is it not? It's just me dancing, dude. Why is it not appropriate? Yeah, I'm just dancing, dude. I'm just dancing. Why are you? Why is it not appropriate? I'm just dancing, dude. Well, here it goes, bro. We got shake weights everywhere, dude. Oh, dude, that's so funny, bro. Yeah, it's real. I mean, Netflix is in the same boat as Amazon, really. You know, I mean, they're really trying this. You know, their initial venture into the gaming industry, and dude, I think they've made some pretty solid moves. To be honest, I mean, obviously, it's they've already got the fact that you have to be bought into their subscription service on their platform already to be able to play their games, right? But what they're doing is like any game that's on their platform, no ads, no other kinds of monetization within their games, and dude, they've landed some pretty notable titles like Into the Breach, Oxenfree. Uh, what's the one that they just landed about the actress that you're trying to figure out how she died or whatever? I can't remember the name of that one. They've got some notable titles on there right now, and they're trying. They've announced they are in development of their first like double to triple A kind of game, and they're trying to get the cloud gaming thing set up too. So we'll see how it goes for them, man. You know, it's I've said this from the start of, and you know, Netflix is not the only company that's been in the entertainment industry that is now trying to pivot into gaming, right? There's a lot of them. TikTok's trying to do it now. Just it's easier to get into the gaming industry if you've got the capital to invest and you've got a name to build on, obviously, but it doesn't mean you're going to be successful, right? You've got to know what you're doing and you got to come up with good content. So we'll see how it goes. I think Netflix has actually been a bit surprising for me, and they've made some solid moves. But we'll see what they do with their own development stuff moving forward. That's going to be key, I think. Wait, what? Dude, dude, Happy, that's so flippin' funny, dude. You're killing me, dude. Controversial one. They're going to be charging for account sharing as of January. Dude, why was I thinking they had already like rolled that out, or they had already kind of like done away with account sharing or something? Man, I'm tripping then. They tested, and maybe that's what it was then. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've never really utilized it, you know. So I've had Netflix forever, dude, but I've never done like anything with account sharing, you know. It's officially rolling out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How does it actually work, man? Because I'm not really all that familiar with account sharing on Netflix, you know. How about I mean, you guys know that like Xbox's Game Pass is rolling out a family plan, right? That's in beta right now in Ireland and in Colombia. You know that, right? Let me see. What is this, Gabs? What do you got, dude? Wait. No, 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 no. What is this, dude? I'm not watching this. What are you doing to me? Must see ASAP. I'm not watching that. Stop it, Gabs. Just don't get me wrong. I use someone else's account. A song for your shake weight? No way, dude. You know how fast I would get DMCA'd? Are you kidding me? Holy crap, Gabs. You set me up for failure, man. It's taking customers away from Netflix. Yeah, you log into someone else's account and make a user. Yep. Don't need to purchase. Yeah. Now they're gonna charge someone else login. That's what I thought it really was, but I just wanted to make sure. I mean, you're not wrong, Gabs. But dude, I would get DMCA'd so flipping fast, especially with an artist like that. Dude, I would get DMCA'd so quick. You're not wrong. It's perfect, dude. It's perfect. It's perfect. I saw a video, a funny video of this big burly dude on like a huge motorcycle, a big old cruiser, and he was like jamming out, dude, to that song. It was like somebody was recording him, dude, and he was just like jamming out to that song. You know, it was hilarious. So, yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea. People are going to be upset because they've gotten away with just kind of mooching off of other people's accounts, you know. But it's a business, dude, and oh, hey, soundtrack from now on. Hey, man, if it works, it works. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm surprised they didn't do it before now, really, Terrellin. You know, to be honest. So I think what might be a little more appropriate for Netflix moving forward is so that they already have a limit of how many people can be streaming Netflix on it. If I pay for two simultaneous streams, Why can't I help out my friend? So that's what I was getting ready to ask. Was like, so I'm not very knowledgeable on all of the ins and outs of those details. Happy. So let's talk about it for a second. I mean, that's not really. So this has to do with gaming because Netflix is pivoting into gaming. They have games on their platform and stuff now, which is why we've gotten into this discussion, right? Gabs, I believe it. So that's what I was getting ready to talk about. Is like just like what I was talking about with Game Pass, like they're rolling out a family plan, right? Where it doesn't matter if it's actual family or friends. You can get like 5 people into up to 5 people together on a plan for Game Pass Ultimate, and you're paying like roughly around half of what you would be paying for a yearly subscription on your own. You know what I mean? So, um, is that like something that you're able to do with Netflix currently? Is that what you're getting at, Happy? Again, I mean, I've had Netflix forever, dude, but I've never needed to do account sharing or anything, you know? I guess that's my big thing is like if they're removing this functionality, this option of allowing people to like co-stream off of your account or whatever, you know, then are they incorporating some other kind of rollout that allows you to buy into allowing like some kind of family plan option or something like that, you know? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, Netflix has been hurting for a while. Netflix has been hurting for a while. They've been losing a lot of subscribers and things like that. So, is this going to help or hurt them more? I think that's the big question. You know, is this going to be something? Bring back Netflix DVDs? What's a DVD, dude? Yeah, right, right. Happy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Terrell, dude. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, happy. Yeah, that's usually the way a lot of services work, right? Outside of Netflix. So I kind of assumed that's the way that would work. I don't know, man. Excuse me. I think the big question is like, is this going to be something? Because obviously they're trying to find ways to get them back into a better position. It's you know it's no secret that Netflix has been hurting. They've been hemorrhaging, dude. Hemorrhaging subscribers for a while. Uh, so is this something that people are gonna go? I can't do without my Netflix. You know, so now I'm gonna buy into my own account since I can't share off somebody else's anymore. Is that going to be the majority of people, or are people just going to go, well, no more Netflix, and people are going to see this as, yo, Netflix sucks, so more people are just going to quit using them. You know, we'll see, we'll see. But again, what I will say about their platform is that as far as gaming goes, uh, obviously right now a lot of their applications that their software that they have are more mobile esque kind of games and stuff. Even though some of them are very notable, good games, uh, and you don't deal with any ads or monetization within those titles, which is good. But you have to have a subscription to play, right? Happy, yeah, dude. Yeah, I guess so, dude. Uh, well, I don't know about this Horizon stuff, dude. We'll see. Look, I mean, we're seeing this a lot. There are very, very popular IPs, whether you're talking about something like the Warhammer universe or League of Legends or you know Assassin's Creed or Horizon. They take these very popular universes, these very popular IPs, and do they Cyberpunk? They're they try to wring everything they can out of them. The thing is like, are they doing it in a way where it's because I think that they do a pretty good job with the League of Legends stuff. Actually, you see the quality of the content they're pulling. They're like the project. What is it? Project L or whatever, which is the new fighting game coming out for League of Legends. Looks really good, dude. I'm not even a League of Legends fan. The fighting game looks pretty dope, man. And like Arcane, the show looks. I mean that show's amazing, dude. I cannot wait for season 2. And I'm not even a League of Legends fan. You know what I mean? Uh, Yo, hey man, Metal, thanks, dude. I've been trying to tell everybody, dude. Thank you, buddy. Yo, there's a free game on Steam too. We're about to hit on that. There's a free game on Steam, and I think there's a free game on GOG right now too. I think that came up in the Discord. Yeah, King of Seas. King of Seas is free on GOG right now too. I'll try to bring that up in a second. Yeah, thanks, Metal. Yeah, dude, I've been trying to really promote that to everybody. Go get your free games every day. Thanks, man. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of these developers are taking these very popular IPs and creating massive universes around them and doing everything they can to get as much content created to make the most of it. Oh, word. Okay. New World. We were just talking about that. Ubisoft's open world Star Wars game is looking for playtesters. Here you go. Ubisoft Massive has confirmed that it is now searching for playtesters for its upcoming open world Star Wars game. The Swedish video game studio has been developing the new title since January 2021. Seems like the story-driven Star Wars game is now in the playtesting phase. Based on the announcement on Twitter, the studio is looking for local participants to test their game. According to Massive Entertainment's official Twitter account, the studio is looking for local playtesters who live in Malmo, Sweden. We are looking for playtesters for the Star Wars project. If you live near Malmo, we would love for you to sign up, reads the tweet. Those who would like to playtest Ubisoft's Star Wars game can head to the official website of Massive Entertainment, where they are welcomed by a series of questions to complete the registration process. They prioritize people who live close to Malmo, like it said. Apart from the location factor, the studio's official website states that anyone over the age of 16 can sign up to be a playtester regardless of their gaming experience. Looking for game testers of all kinds, whether you're young, old, an expert gamer, or had never touched a game before. Not a requirement to have a technical background. Any person can do it, reads the facts section. It's worth noting the studio offers compensation to their playtesters for their time. That's amazing. According to the official blog post, you will receive monetary compensation for your time alongside free lunch and drinks, dude. You don't even need to pay me. Just give me this. Just food. Saturday pants check. Dude, I'm wearing jeans. I couldn't do it today. I've got stuff going on. It's just the news today. I had to actually wear legit pants today, dude, because we've got stuff going on. I gotta leave the place today, dude. Pinky, what's up, buddy? I know, Saturday pants check. I'll have to go grab them, dude. I know, usually I'm wearing my Saturday pants, dude. I couldn't do it today. I know, unfortunate, man. What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, I'm not even able to do gaming content today, dude. It's just the news. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I know, man. I know. Um, the fact that Ubisoft's Star Wars game is now in playtesting serves as a affirmation. Mission failed. We'll get them next time. I'm sorry. Forgive me. As the company hasn't revealed much about the upcoming title, other than the fact that I should have just put them on over my jeans, dude, is what I should have done. I should have put them on over my jeans, dude. Other than the fact that it is being developed in Ubisoft's Snowdrop engine, it is safe to say the new Star Wars game is probably far from finished. It will be a long time before we get our hands on it. Okay. Look, if anybody needs this, there you go. There you go. Thanks, Walt. Thanks. Pinky, how are you, dude? What's up? Everybody pet the mod. Pet the mod, chat. Pinky's here. Bro. Pinky's been working hard here lately. Bit hungry? Dude, story of my life. Never quit. The Nintendo Switch finally gets one of the best horror games in years. Switch is getting let's see. Oh, RE7, dude. And was this yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. RE7 came out on the Switch. Interesting. Since 2018, the game has been playable on Switch via a cloud version, but the version was never made available in the West until yesterday. For those that don't know, a cloud version means the game won't download to your hard drive like a normal game, but will require you to stream it. With streaming technology itself doing some heavy lifting to allow the game to run on the Switch with less porting work. Of course, this isn't the greatest way to play the game, but it's the only way on. It was the only way on the Switch. Not anymore though. Cool. Hide the stuff. Mods are here. Everybody hide. Seen much recently on Return to Moria? I haven't, dude. Is there new content for Return to Moria? Here, if you guys need some info on that. But RE7, dude, no longer just streamable on the Switch. That's interesting. Steam makes it 100% free. Game 100% free. What do we got? Via Fanatical. Okay, hold on. You need to subscribe to Fanatical's newsletter to redeem the offer. So caveat here, right? Teaser, but nothing new yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool, Terrellin. Yeah, we'll probably, we catch most things as far as stuff here in the news segment for stuff that's coming out notable for games. So hopefully we'll catch it when it hits, but we'll see. If you hear anything, let us know. That's for anybody. Anything that you find pertinent for the gaming, industry or whatever, bring it to us, man. Because it's always possible for us to miss stuff. No other strings attached to the offer, but it's a limited time deal. At the moment of writing this, it's only available for another 4 days. Described as a football game by someone who doesn't understand the sport or like it. Made by Size 5 Games, it has 361 Steam user reviews, 86% of which review the game positively, giving it a very positive Steam review. Behold the Kickmen. Huh? What is this? Let's see what this is. Try doing a big kick. The big kick. Yeah, happy. Yeah, dude. RE7 is now available on Switch as of yesterday. No longer as just a streaming piece of software. Yep. Downloadable now. Yep. That's very loud. Sorry. Give me a working version of freestyle football. Yo, just give me Super Tecmo Bowl 3, dude. That's what I need. That's what I need in my life. Without having to bust out my Super Nintendo. No need to hide anything. I pinky promise. No one will get banned. I like that pinky promise. Nice, dude. I don't have Pummel Party, but dude, I would love to play it. I would love to play Pummel Party. It looks hilarious, dude. Yeah, that game looks like a lot of fun. I like playing games with the community, man. Quite often, we'll end up doing weekend community games and stuff like that. So that's one that I've looked at as a possibility for the community to play at some point in the future. Yeah. Oh, really? AI Dungeon made it available to use their Griffin model for free with no ads or anything. Interesting, dude. Interesting. Yo, thanks, man. We were actually. I'm about to talk about some AI stuff in just a moment that Tinwin brought to my attention yesterday. We'll talk about some AI stuff in just a moment. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, Tim Rowan. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, dude. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I love playing games with the community. So, um, no doubt, dude, for sure. Well, here, I mean, if you guys are interested, again, look, the fine print here is you can get this game for free on Steam if you're interested, right? But you actually have to go to Fanatical's website here uh, and sign up for their newsletter to get the redemption. Okay, but it's there if you want it. Throw it in chat, take a look, grab it if you're interested. High on life. This is what I was getting at. Okay. Um, yeah, no spoilers, please, dude. I'm Choo Choo Charles. I'm actually probably gonna save until this next Scaretober next year, dude. I want to play Choo Choo Charles so bad. It's got really good reviews right now. Yeah, yeah, it's got really good reviews. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for that game, and I really want to play it, but I'm gonna try to hold off until next October because I think it would be a great one to play. Yeah, Pinky. Yeah. So Tinwin brought this to my attention yesterday after I had already done the news, and I was like, dude, let me hold on to this until we do the news tomorrow, so we can discuss this with the community a little bit during the news. So High on Life uses AI generated art to add finishing touches, right? Vault. Somebody ban Vault. Spoilers. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, you just finished it last night? A new concept of horror. Game ruined. Yeah, dude. Uh, dude, there is definitely something to be said for a horror game truly being a horror game. Like, dude, I played Scorn. For those of you that didn't know that, I played Scorn on release in this Scaretober, and I was significantly disappointed. It was not a horror game. It was terrible, actually. It was all it really had going for it was the art style, which was very good art. It was definitely Geiger art style. Yeah, it was just Geiger art is all it was. Uh, Other than that, the game was actually terrible. It was not horror. It was it was a visually striking, artistic experience. That was it. Uh, what? Did I not link that RE7 stuff, dude? Hold on. Version was never made available in the West again until today. This was actually yesterday, dude. Like about 5:30 our time here for the stream, PM. So 17:30. This obviously isn't from Nintendo or anything, but um, comic books usually pretty good on their info, man. It's pretty good. Usually pretty good on their info. Wait, what? Oh, did I read it wrong, dude, earlier? Finally play one of the best horror games in years thanks to Power of the Cloud. Oh, I think I read it wrong. My bad, dude. Yeah. Yeah, my bad, dude. Still the cloud version. I read something in here wrong. I apologize. That was my bad, man. I got you hyped up, dude. Sorry, Happy. So it was RE7 was just made available today or yesterday? It was just not. It was just wasn't available in the West until. Okay, yeah, I totally read that wrong. I'm really sorry, dude. That was my fault. Really sorry. Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you. That was my fault, dude. I'm really sorry. Yeah, debated, dude. Gotcha. No, sorry. I'm really sorry, dude. My bad, dude. Time zones. I know, dude. Time zones. Yeah, they're fun. Wait, wait, wait. Chucky series. There's a Chucky series. By the way, the new Chucky movie was I hated it, dude. I thought it was terrible. Like the remake, the new Child's Play movie, was actually horrible. I thought. Yeah. OG Chucky for the win, yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. So, High on Life uses AI generated art to add finishing. So let me know what you guys think about this, okay? Um, some eagle-eyed High on Life players have been investigating the in-game posters and found that they share some striking similarities to AI art when it comes to obvious blunders. They have wonky, unfinished eyes without irises, extra fingers, messed up feet and hands, and uneven proportions. All hallmarks of the uncanny valley that is AI generated art. It turns out that they're right. High on Life co-creator Justin Roiland told Sky News that the team used Mid-Journey AI to add finishing touches. Quote, it makes the world feel like a strange alternate universe of our world, and we used it to come up with weird, funny ideas. I don't know what the future holds, but AI is going to be a tool that has potential to make content creation incredibly accessible. This is troubling. This is a troubling mindset because there are already countless artists struggling to find work who could have easily been hired to create these posters for High on Life, rather than relying on AI that steals art to create similar work. If you're out of the loop, they're trained on data that's collected without consent, recreating entire styles and motifs so blatantly that many have put their art side by side with viral AI work, showing just how similar they are. It also, as Roiland does in his quote, implies that art is grunt work rather than a form of expression to be celebrated. Even aside from poor ethics, AI art is ripe with mistakes that wouldn't happen if you simply hired actual artists. These blunders are incredibly common because AI art struggles with a lot of human anatomy, resulting in horrifying messes that tend to blend features or miss out on key parts altogether. These are real things people wouldn't do. It's not just art that Roiland and developer Squanch Games used AI for. As lead designer Eric Meyer told Sky News, they used AI to prototype character voices, with one minor role even making the cut. Much as with the art community, voice actors have spoken out against using AI to do voice work, given that it takes jobs away from actual actors, while also creating the mindset that it's, again, grunt work rather than a passionate form of expression. And once again, aside from poor ethics, it's just not that good. AI voice work tends to be stilted and uncanny, noticeably inhuman. We saw this with Luke Skywalker in the Book of Boba Fett, who had emotionless eyes and monotone voice, turning what was once a full of life character into a robot willed out to make the fans scream with excitement as they saw their childhood brought back to life like a puppeteered corpse. Between deepfake film characters, talk of streamlining game dev with AI, and now it actually being used in High on Live. It's a worrying precedent for the future of industry. Just hire artists, right? Um, so here's my own take, right? I agree with this article. Uh, it is stealing jobs and it is stealing artwork. Well, what this AI generation does quite often. Um, Now, it that doesn't mean that I don't see where AI is, got incredible usefulness in its application of game development. You know what I mean? Um, there are, I think, a lot of ways in which, you know, developers are going to be able to, for instance, get the underlying uh maybe world creation, right? For a large universe for a game, maybe get a lot of assets created or whatever, and say maybe take a game like No Man's Sky, something like that, or potentially something like Starfield that's coming out where there's going to be a lot of different worlds to explore and things. And you get all these different assets together in the world that are created for a baseline, and you get some kind of AI built up that can take a lot of those baseline assets and create some different stuff out of them to maybe mold some different worlds, right? Procedural generation, exactly. Yeah, and I mean, procedural generation is not something necessarily new, but I think that it's more along the lines of AI being more, you know, utilized in that capacity as opposed to, replacing people for art. And it streamlines the development process to an extent, makes development easier in certain applications. You know what I mean? Uh, so right. Well, procedural generation has been used for a long time, yeah, but a lot of times what traditional procedural generation was assets were created, and the it wasn't necessarily the AI taking that stuff and maybe mixing it up and creating new things out of it. You know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily that. It was all this stuff was created. It wasn't morphed into anything different in those worlds. It was always static. But those dungeons or those worlds or whatever would be procedurally generated and varied across using those assets, right? I think what I'm talking about is more along the lines of some kind of AI engine taking a lot of those assets that have been generated by a developer and using them to do kind of the same thing, but making it easy for the developer. You know what I mean? Right. Um, Yeah, so I can see the application of it being useful, but doing it to this extent, I think is I agree. I think got some ethical, moral issues about what we're doing in the industry for especially against artists in their creativity, stealing creativity, um, and trying to get away from actually having to pay people for uh the amazing things that they can develop in their minds as opposed to just coming up with I'll throw it in the AI generator and it'll come up with something okay you know uh so I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean that's something too because there's AI learning as well in like Alien Isolation, right? there's AI learning in Alien Isolation, which is a game we played last Scaretober. So those kinds of applications are fantastic as well. Yeah, so it's the game learns as you play, which is awesome. That's a super cool way. There's great ways for AI to be used, and I mean that's technology as a whole, is it not? There are great ways for technology as technology has evolved over time. There are great applications for it, and then there have been very bad ways for it to be used. Am I wrong? So this is just another, I think, prime example. The AI side of things in which we're seeing it can be used to be. There are very good applications, very useful applications in this industry specifically. And then there are ways in which it shouldn't necessarily be utilized, right? Hey, Terrellin, Pinky's been doing a lot of stuff with AI things, man. So I know Pinky's been really busy here lately with work stuff, but Pinky's been diving into a lot of the AI stuff that's been made available here recently. So, if you're interested, you guys might be able to, converse a little bit and share some ideas and stuff for sure. That's my take on it. You know what I mean? I think this article really hits on some pretty key points about, the ethics and morals that we should be holding to in regards to making sure that the artists, and look, man, I talk about this all the time, in the video gaming industry, art is not just what you see in a video game. Art is what you hear in the sound effects and the music. Art is absolutely the coding. Coding is art, dude. Whether you want to believe it or not, coding is art. Art is the graphics. Art is the writing. Art is the acting. Art is the voice acting. All of that stuff is art. You know what I mean? And so it's important that we don't try to find ways to. We should be lifting up those things as the amazing pieces of the puzzles that come together to create these fantastic worlds that we immerse ourselves in so often, instead of finding ways in which we can circumvent creativity and maybe cost. It feels bad. Yeah, agreed. So that's my take. Skynet, dude. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Scares the toots out of me, bro. You be tooting everywhere right now? Happy Chef? This is Happy Chef right now. Well, look, I mean, again, as technology evolves and as it has evolved over the years, whether you're talking about gaming or anything else in the world, there are ways in which it has been very useful and been put to good use for us as humans, and then there's ways in which it's been used for very bad purposes, right? Dude, like I was talking about a little bit ago, Unreal Engine 5 is a huge step in the realm of not being able to necessarily perceive the difference of reality and a altered reality, a virtual reality. It's visually the step that we've taken here with this engine, UE5 specifically, in not being able to really perceive anymore visually the difference between these worlds it's interesting, dude. And again, I mean, as we move forward, and look, they're already making great strides in the advancements of like haptics and incorporating the other senses into those worlds for us as humans, right? Taste, smell, touch, that kind of stuff, aside from just visuals, it's going to get weird, man. It's going to get weird. So, I don't know. This is, we just keep getting closer and closer to the Matrix, man. You know? We just keep getting closer to the Matrix, dude. So, yeah, I mean, I agree to an extent. It's scary. There are things about it that are going to be very good. There are going to be things about it that are going to be very bad, man, in my opinion. So shout out to our buddy Tinwin for bringing that article to us. Yo, check this noise out. These early Zelda Breath of the Wild concept designs have us dreaming of a darker sequel. Look at this noise. Speaking of the Matrix, dude, these are absolutely Matrix spooters. I'm sticking to that. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild turned out to be a near masterpiece in the current climate of games, starting a trend that has seen some of Nintendo's top franchises taking bold new directions to fantastic effect. Because of this, we're rather happy that the Big N finalized the game's development in the way it did. Although these concept art images do have us dreaming of a potential dark tone for the future Zelda releases. Yo, Random time. Let's go. Finally done with your assignment. Let's go. Let's go, Gabs. Random up. Get them in there, guys. Try to get a free sub. Feast your eyes on these genuinely terrifying early designs for the game's Guardians. Of course, the power that these machines have over you in the early stages of the game are scary enough anyway. But if you look anything like this, we'd need at least another 20 stamina wheels to sprint far enough away and never look back. Yo, Happy, thanks for this, dude. Thanks for this. Dude, I love this stuff. This is awesome. Look at Link. Look at the scale, dude. Look at the scale. Look at the scale of Link down here. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is definitely like if The Legend of Zelda was Dark Souls. You know what I mean? If From Software did The Legend of Zelda, that's what this is, dude. That's what this is. Zelden Ring. Absolutely. Absolutely. The images come from the Masterworks 30th anniversary book that was released in December last year. Naturally, the book contains a small tree's worth of beautiful designs and interesting images that show the development process for the game, including the divine beasts, the many towns and villages that you explore throughout the adventure, and this imagining of Hyrule Castle before everything was destroyed by evil. The book was only available in Japanese, although it is mostly made up of images anyway. It isn't the easiest to find in the West. Currently available at Play Asia if you're interested in grabbing yourself a copy. Interesting. Dude, that's really cool. That's really neat, dude. Horror Zelda, bro, I am down. I am down. Sushi for dinner? Oh, God, that sounds great. Yo, that sounds amazing. Heck yeah. Let's go. Yo, if you guys want to see some more of this, check that out. Happy, thanks, dude. That's amazing, dude. I'm all about that. I love the horror stuff. Speaking of this, you know what this kind of reminds me of? Have you guys heard of the game coming out called Lies of P? Have you guys heard about that? Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to wrap up this news segment. We got a couple of things to watch. We're not doing gaming content today. I have to take the rest of the day to take care of some life stuff. So we're not doing gaming content, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out the news segment, and then we'll watch a couple of videos. I'm gonna bring up a trailer for the Lies of P as well, so you guys can see what that is. And we have another video we'll watch right now of this, okay? Which was given to me by Terrellin, showing some UE5 stuff, okay? But I don't want to include it in the news segment because I don't want it to get like copyright strike on whenever I upload this to YouTube later, the news segment, okay? So give me a second and we'll close out this news segment, but hang around and we'll watch a couple of videos before we end out the stream for the day, okay? Normally, again, we would do gaming content until like 2 or 3 this afternoon. I've got stuff I got to take care of today, but thank you again, Happy. Awesome article. Cool. We'll close out this news segment real quick. You guys rock. I appreciate you very much. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday, man. I hope everybody has a great weekend. A bit of a weird day we're not doing gaming content, so we're just going to hang out for a little bit longer, watch a couple videos, and that'll be it. But we'll be back at normal schedule tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow we'll do the news. Tomorrow will be December 18th edition of Video Gaming News, same time as always, 6 a.m. CST. And then we will do day 19 of Breath of the Wild, okay? So on that note, thanks to all of you for being the amazing people you are, helping to create such an awesome place for all of us to hang out and enjoy the world of video games every single day. And a special thanks to everybody that was part of this video gaming news segment today. Cool? For anybody that might be watching the content later on as a VOD, either on our Twitch channel or on the YouTube channel, if you're enjoying the content, see what you can do about coming and hanging out with myself and the rest of these amazing people that are part of this community when we go live at 6 o'clock a.m. CST every single day. All right? Before we move on to whatever gaming content we have slated for the rest of the stream. But other than that, you guys just stay healthy, stay safe, be kind to one another, and we will catch everybody tomorrow for December 18th edition of Video Gaming News and day 19 of Breath of the Wild, Master Mode Engaged. All right?